It is like something straight out of Hollywood. 9 of the wildest, most daring extreme athletes brought together in a remote corner of the country and run through a battery of exercises designed to get them to face their fears so they can perform even better under pressure. And my Nightline co-anchor Juju Chang is right there. The latest in our series, Pushing the Limits.
To be an extreme athlete takes peak physical prowess and laser focus. That's legendary surfer Ian Walsh barreling down an 80-foot wave that could break his back in the blink of an eye. And rock star rock climber Sasha DeJulian.
This is by far the hardest route that I've ever attempted.
Conquering mountains unlike any woman ever in her sport.
Woo!
One false move could spell disaster.
It just all worked out perfectly.
The fear can be all-consuming, which is why Red Bull invited 9 of the gnarliest athletes they sponsored to Montana for a training camp like no other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This performing under pressure camp is designed to harness and sharpen their mental toughness, coming face to face with their biggest fears, the ultimate test of their fight or flight instincts. More on that encounter later. Sasha scaled one of the world's most treacherous mountains just months after losing her father.
Overall, I don't have a scientific approach to managing my emotions while climbing, and that's what I hope to learn this week.
When you're hanging literally by your fingertips, what kind of fear enters into your mind? What are you thinking?
In climbing, you enter different zones of thought. When I'm performing my best, I'm solely thinking of what's in front of me.
This week, she and the other athletes are in the dark, literally. Atop this mountain, actors from Cirque du Soleil are training them in emotional exercises. This is called the Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire is a super intense breathing exercise. It's gonna hurt. Your lungs are gonna burn.
Push way past.
This intensive meditation lasts 10 minutes, and it's designed to force athletes to tap into their innermost feelings. And it's not easy. When it's all over, an overpowering catharsis. Some of the athletes start speaking in tongues. Others crying uncontrollably. Angel Collinson and her brother Johnny are big mountain skiers, leaping out of helicopters, skiing down some of the world's most perilous peaks.
I think we spend so much time as athletes and as people, working on our bodies. Oftentimes our mental game gets looked over.
High-performance athletes like Ian Walsh are known for keeping calm and stoic amid the most dangerous scenarios. But success under pressure means learning how to control a whole range of emotions, even sadness. In this exercise, Ian has to cry on cue.
Let it go, let it go.
Check out the monitor on the side of the stage. Ian's heart rate is sky high, hovering around 170.
It's a switch you've got to be able to turn on and off.
What was fascinating to me is how much emotions are played with throughout this.
Arc events get emotional too. People get mad for bad calls. People get mad at themselves for falling on waves or falling on the mountain skiing.
They get scared.
They get scared. All of those emotions happen on the day you're trying to perform. I got a way better understanding of what those emotions feel like and what it's gonna be like to simulate that, to practice prior to a big day.
But truly performing under pressure means being ready to conquer fear, even when you least expect it.
We're hiking up a trail. Not exactly sure what's happening.
Thanks again for this morning. Quick activity, just a little reflection. One thing you learned from someone else this morning that's helpful to you that you didn't already know.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Of course I fell.
Bruised ego aside, I was fine.
That is a real bear.
Oh.
This is insane.
Turns out he's a trained bear named Bart, but it's nonetheless terrifying, to say the least.
I've never been this close to a bear before.
But watch again. While most of us instinctively ran for our lives, Ian Walsh, the big wave surfer, calmly stares down the danger.
What went through your mind when you saw the bear this morning?
I don't know, actually. I just kind of looked at it and took in just a really quick 1 to 2 second assessment, I guess, of everything that was happening there.
That's what struck me, was that you stood your ground with a grizzly bear.
I've never seen a bear in my entire life, so that's probably, I was just a little mesmerized more than anything.
The athletes are then asked to swallow their anxiety and meet the bear up close.
Here you go, Bart.
When you went back to go face it, was it the metaphorical facing your fears?
I was really mentally getting ready to roll around on the ground with the bear. I was like, okay, we're doing this right now.
This is going down.
Yeah, I am going to cuddle with a 1,000-pound grizzly bear right now.
For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in Whitefish, Montana.